Welcome to another Getaways with Noel. Today let me take you for a drive and to visit a small village in the Yorkshire Dales. This is Burnsall. Burnsall is a small village located in the picturesque Yorkshire Dales National Park of North Yorkshire, England. The best way to reach the area is by driving your own car, but you can also take public buses. And if you want to know how to get around the national park area, please visit the website. There are several ways to reach Burnsall, and this depends where you're traveling from. Whichever route you choose, you will see vast fields and hills and small villages which are typical of the Yorkshire Dales. Some roads can be very narrow, so please drive carefully and wait for your turn to let the other car pass. This is Paisley Bridge, a small market town in Nidderdale in the borough of Harrogate. This town is a popular starting point in exploring the surrounding dales and is a starting and finishing point of the 53-mile Nidderdale Way walking route. Paisley Bridge offers plenty of accommodation, from small cottages to hotels, as well as cafes and restaurants, where you can experience local cuisines and delicacies. There are also numerous local shops that cater for the basic needs of residents and tourists. Yorkshire Dales was designated as a national park in 1954. This vast landscape has extraordinary natural beauty that harbors a high diversity of wildlife and rich cultural heritage. That is why it attracts thousands of visitors every year for outdoor recreation. One of the interesting features of the Yorkshire Dales are the historic small villages that live harmoniously with their surrounding landscape. These villages have been settling for many years, and the people who live there are the stewards of the park, along with the Yorkshire Dales National Park Authority. You will see shortly that most of the houses are stone cottages made from local material available in the area. Appletreewick is a small village in Wharfedale and sits on the banks of the River Wharfe, about 2 miles from Burnsall. It is an old village mentioned in the Domesday Book of 1086, with some houses dating back to the 12th and 13th century. Employment for the village came mostly from the lead mines, which were situated high in the hills behind the village, with other people working as farmers, blacksmiths, tailors, and school teachers. In 2009, Appletreewick was named as Britain's friendliest town to drive through. Now we have arrived in Burnsall. This is a very picturesque village surrounded by fields and farmlands, and situated on the River Wharfe. Popular with walkers, the village lies on the Dales Way, which is an 85-mile-long walking route between Iikley and Bowness-on-wildermere. You will also see lots of cyclists passing through or stopping off, as the Way of Roses cycle route runs through the village. The most prominent feature of the village is the bridge which spans the river. An original bridge was built in 1609, with a rebuild performed in 1884 after it was damaged by a flood. You will notice the triangular segments on the sides. This is to allow pedestrians to make way for passing vehicles. But nowadays, they also make a good viewing point. This part of the village is the best area to relax while enjoying the most scenic part of Burnsall. Perhaps a cup of coffee or some cold drinks and picnic with family or friends will complete your day out. The village is home to around 100 people with 2 hotels, a large public house, a parish church, shops, cafes, and a primary school. As you notice, the surrounding is quiet and clean, so please respect the privacy of the residents and make sure to dispose of your rubbish properly. One of the things I enjoyed seeing while walking around the village are the stone cottages, which are pleasantly decorated with flowers and plants that really complement the natural landscape of the area. This is St. Wilfrid's Church, and is thought to date back to before 700 AD, but was rebuilt in stone after the Norman conquest and was completely reconstructed in a perpendicular style during the time of Henry VIII. In 1612, Sir William Craven, a merchant from Appletreewick and later Lord Mayor of London, paid for further restoration, with more work being completed in 1858. The church is now a Grade 1 listed building and contains stone sculptures from the period of the Viking invasions. Flowing alongside the village is the River Wharfe, from which Wharfedale takes its name. It acts as a natural boundary between the counties of West Yorkshire and North Yorkshire. The river is 65 miles long and it starts at Langstorthdale before flowing into the River Ouse at Cawood. The river can be viewed at many popular locations, including Linton Falls near Grassington and the Streed near Bolton Abbey. There's a short video of Bolton Abbey by clicking the end screen at the outro. The river has been an important outdoor recreational area where people can enjoy activities such as kayaking, fishing, or simply just sit on the riverbank and watch and listen to the water as it flows by. Burnsall is one of the prettiest small villages you can visit in the Yorkshire Dales, and once you've been, you always want to go back to see more and experience more of its charms. I hope to show you other villages in the Yorkshire Dales so you can plan where to go when you visit this beautiful national park. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel for more Getaways with Noel.